Morning everybody. I've come out today to a place called the Puerto Oscuro, the dark gate. It's a little bit dark right now because the sun isn't out. Not sure it's going to come out, looks very cloudy in the sky. But the sunrise is about 20 minutes time. This place has got some fantastic trees like the ones you can see behind me there. Speaking very quietly because I don't want to wake the birds up. Hopefully today I'm going to find some interesting trees like that to take some pictures of. Let's see what else we find. It's a short route. It's not very far from the car to walk here. And it's the first time I've come out up into the mountains. Place is next to a town called Alcala de los Gazules, which is about an hour from the house, so I didn't have to get up too early. But looking forward to seeing what I find.
Probably not going to be able to hear anything I say with the noise here. It's a small waterfall, but because of the rainfall that's been the last week, it's actually quite powerful right now, so I'm quite pleased with that. Using the rocks here to try and like lead into the waterfall, and then shot the actual waterfall with different shutter speeds, just to try and see maybe the bit of the bottom I'd like it to be with a slower shutter speed, and then the waterfall coming down slightly different, and then a fast one just in case there's anything moving in the frame, but I don't think there is other than the water, like leaves and stuff like that. This is the shot I've got framed up. Let's take one shot here to get this in focus, and then take a couple of pictures of the waterfalls at different speeds. See what we can make that look out, and then try to focus stack it, and go back and focus stack it.
Just found this interesting tree behind me there, but I think with the right light it would be could make a nice photo. Right now it's grey skies, and it's hard to sort of make it stand out from all the other trees that are around it when I go to take a picture. So I'm going to take one anyway and see what it comes out like and find my angles. That's me just about done for the day now. It's been a very productive morning. What I've learned today is it's very tricky, even if you're in fantastic landscape. It's very hard to find something isolated to get composition. I'm loving these trees though, because it's not something I'm used to seeing back in my neck of the woods, which doesn't actually have any woods. So it's been a very pleasant morning. Just a short walk really, just I think the total hike's about 1 kilometer or something, but I've stopped a lot. Tried to take my time looking for the angles, things like that, and hopefully come out alright. If they haven't, well then so what, because look at that, look at this fantastic scenery. Alright, so let's get back and see what we got on the computer. Later on, now I'm looking at them, it's a bit of a mess really. There's nothing picked out particularly. I think maybe it's nice to see a bit of disorder in nature, but it would also be nice to see something that you could frame and stick up on your wall. So the ones we're seeing right now are the images that I didn't pick for the day. Pictures that I like, but not my favorite. There's a lot of these cork trees that was all it was, cork trees, and then something unusual is like autumnal, even though it's January now. Autumnal leaves in the background, yellow leaves. It's something I don't see very often here, and I thought this was a nice contrast. between the two elements. These are like the gnarly branches of the tree, because I couldn't really find a tree by itself. There was a lot of them hanging around there. I thought this sort of breaks it out against the misty background, because in the end the cloud didn't lift whilst I was there. This one's alright. Here's another one of the tree, and as you can see, like all in the background, it's just a lot of other sort of shrubs or whatever you would call it, stuff that ripped my pants up. You can see on that one some of the branches where they've cut away the cork, but once again it's like there's no contrast with the colour or the shade. It was very uniform light, so I couldn't sort of find anywhere where there was a bright area to try and make something stand out. Here's the one I was talking about earlier, where there was a nice tree with a rock in front of it. The only way to make this look decent, I've warped it into black and white. Once again, nothing fantastic. At least this one has a tree standing by itself, so there's something. Another one with some of these mossy boulders. A rolling stone gathers no moss, so these stones weren't rolling, so they're covered in moss. And then here is the final one. This is the waterfall picture. This is the one I'm happiest with. This is a combination of two pictures in the end to get the water on the stream slightly more blurred than the water coming over the waterfall. What I did was stick on an ND filter and take a longer shot of the water as it was running down the stream, and then just merge the two photos together in Photoshop. It's alright. I mean, obviously it's nothing fantastic. I'm happy with it because of actually getting my tripod out for a change, and instead of having everything slightly shaky. I think I could have probably composed it a bit better, made more use of the boulders, but this waterfall in itself is only maybe half a meter tall. It's not really a waterfall as much as water dripping off a rock. So didn't really have a lot of room to move around and get the picture, but this is the shot of the week, let's say. So happy with that. It was good to get out. A little bit of a drive to get there, but not too much of a walk, and had a lot of fun connecting with nature, taking a few photographs along the way. So let's see what we come up with next week. Thanks again for watching, and this is week 4, so another 48 to go. See you next week.